Hey everybody, it's Mark Yagi. A quick video this morning about Palantir, and if you recall, I made this video here it was on the 21st of February, and I warned you that it was coming into numbers and that I was a little bit afraid of this gap, right? So if you watch that video, I talked about this gap a lot, and even though the stock was at 125 or something like that, most people didn't see that it was going to come down and actually fill this gap. I told you that was a warning. So let me just kind of show you what's setting up on the chart right now. So first of all, over the last couple of days, it has actually filled this gap now completely. Yesterday, it filled it completely. And so that gap is filled. There's still a gap out here on the chart, and I know you're not going to believe this, but this gap is really at a low of 46.86. So it's going to want to go to this, what's that price there? The 42.04 at some point. Now, I don't know when that happens. There's a couple of gaps in the chart that you've got to be concerned about. But anyway, the first one is filled. And so what that means is now we've got a couple things going on the chart. We've got a test of the 50-day moving average, which means that it could go back up. We could actually just keep dropping because the momentum is now bad in the market and bad in the stock, and we could go down to this 50-day moving average, which does put us now in this close to this gap of 41.90. I know, hard to believe Palantir, but there's a bunch of stuff going on in Palantir. There's government contracts that may be pulled. There's momentum. There's lots of stuff that you've got to consider, and we are in a red market right now. So I don't know where it's going to go. I just told you that gaps get filled. And when they do, even though the stock is 25% above it or 30 or 40% above it or whatever it was, they still want to go down and fill those gaps. And once they fill them, now anything can happen. It could bounce. I'm not telling you which way to do this. I'm just saying it could bounce. It could keep going down. I think that it's probably testing this level right here. So this is a big area where it's going to test. We keep getting a red market. You're going to see a lot more selling, which means the 50-day moving average at $50 is in play. These other gaps would then be heavily in play as well. So just be careful in this market. Protect yourself to the downside. Go to cash. Use a circuit breaker, whatever the case is, and you should be okay. But sometimes these gaps get filled. You've got to look at the charts. I know you think it's voodoo sometimes, and maybe it is, but I tried to point this out on the 21st of February. Hopefully you listened. If you did, you protected yourself. If you didn't, well, hopefully this is a great lesson going forward. See you on the next video. Take care. Hey, it's Mark Yagi, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do that right now. That would be a great favor to me, and plus it helps me get this material out to a lot of other people that might need it. I've got a little bit of a movement going on here, and I want to try to change the world one person at a time, showing them that you can make safe, reliable income from the stock market. And plus it helps to grow the channel a little bit. Also, if you would give me a thumbs up on the video and like it, great. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down, that's cool. But just tell me why you don't like it so I can get better. And then hit the notification bell so you can get these videos as soon as they come out, because a lot of times this is timely information and you want to get that information before it gets stale. The last thing is to join my free Insider Tips newsletter. There's a link below, and you get everything in one spot. You get breaking news and analysis also. So that would be great if you could do that too. See you soon.